And how are you, ladies? I am back. And yes, absolutely, we need to continue to acknowledge our underrated, successful black woman that the mainstream media rarely ever shows us. Once more, these underrated but successful black women that I am about to show you today are not as famous as your Oprah Winfrey or as your Halle Berry or as your Michelle Obama, but that is only because the media doesn't talk about them. That's the only reason why they lack that type of fame of Oprah Winfrey, Halle Berry, and Michelle Obama. But despite that, these intelligent and beautiful black women are very accomplished thanks to a lot of hard work, thanks to dedication, and thanks to not being afraid to execute their dreams. For example, today we have Lisa Nichols. Now, Lisa Nichols is regarded as one of the world's most requested motivational speakers. She is a media personality and she is a corporate CEO. Now, this successful black woman who believed in her dreams and made sure they came true despite her obstacles in life has reached nearly 30 million people with her global platform. Now, let's listen very closely to her beginnings. Now, Lisa Nicole started off as a struggling single mom on public assistance, and today she is basically a millionaire. And she became a millionaire by doing what she loves, motivating people, developing workshops and programs that have transformed the lives of men and women all around the world. She also has a nonprofit foundation which is called Motivating the Teen Spirit, and she has touched the lives of 211,650 teens. She has prevented over 3,800 teen suicides, and she has supported 2,500 dropouts in returning back to school, and she has helped thousands reunite with their families. So you go, girl, Lisa Nichols. And now we have Cathy Aughes, who is the first. Before I continue, let's understand what that word means first. Because to be the first at anything means you had to have the discipline. You had to have the guts to break down barriers that were never broken before to become the first. So again, Cathy Aughes is the first African American woman to lead a publicly traded media company called Radio One, which she founded in 1980. Now, let's listen to her beginnings. This is so we can understand that success wasn't just given to these now successful black women. They had to fight really hard for the success that they are enjoying today. Now, this lady went homeless. This lady had to reside with her family while raising her son and striving to keep her radio station alive. Well, as I keep telling you, Shima girls, perseverance, tenacity, and believing in herself won at the end, and her radio station succeeded. And since one success usually leads to another, in 2004, Cathy Aughes also launched TV One, which is a cable network that focuses on lifestyle and entertainment for African Americans. Okay, let's look at Tracy Reese. Now, as a young girl, Tracy Reese loved to sew alongside her mother. Her childhood pastime became a lifelong love for her. So basically, this is her passion. She loved to sew. Since the time she was a little girl, Tracy Reese loved to sew. Tracy started her first fashion line out of college with a loan given to her by her father. But what some people see as quote-unquote failure and they give up immediately afterwards, that company that Tracy Reese first started quote-unquote failed. So when that first company folded, she went to work for other labels, but she never gave up. Again, she never gave up on having her own fashion line. So that fire inside of her was still burning. It didn't die out just because she had one setback. God knows how many other setbacks she had. So now, with advice from friends she made in the fashion industry like Marc Jacob and financial backing from international business partners, Tracy Reese picked herself back up again, started her own brand for the second time, and succeeded. In 2015, she opened up her own New York store. Her own, ladies. Keep these words in mind. Own is yet another powerful word. To own your own stuff. Nobody tells you what to do. You call your own shots, and that is priceless. Today, Tracy Reese designs can also be found in Bloomingdale's and Neiman Marcus. All right, we have Mellody Hobson. Let's begin her story with a powerful Maya Angelou quote that she herself admires. Here it is. When you get, give. When you learn, teach. And Mellody Hobson, the president of the largest black-owned investment firm in the nation called Ariel Investments, has taken this advice and has embraced it wholeheartedly. Today, she sits on the board of such companies as Starbucks, Groupon, and DreamWorks SKG. Now, despite her booming portfolio, Hobson is also a serious philanthropist and a staunch proponent of education. Hobson sits on the board of After School Matters, a nonprofit that provides Chicago teens with high-quality after-school programs. She also works closely with the Chicago Public Education Fund and the Field Museum in Chicago. So, what makes these successful black women any different from you and I, Shima girls? 2 words. Absolutely nothing. Because these very, very successful black women, they didn't come from Mars. They didn't come from Venus. They don't have 2 heads. They don't have 4 arms. They are just like you and I, ladies. Which means if they can achieve their dreams, so can you.